Good morning guys and welcome back to the channel. Today I will show you a game between Rashid Nezhmetdinov with the white pieces and Sergey S.Pimenov with the black pieces. This game was played in Rostov-on-Don in 1936. We have e4, e6, that's the French defense, d4 and d5, knight c3, knight f6 and bishop g5, developing the bishop and pinning this knight to the queen. Bishop e7 and e5, attacking the knight. The knight goes back to d7, and here white goes for h4, supporting the bishop on g5. Here black attacked the bishop by playing h6, and white goes for queen h5. The idea here is to pinning this pawn to the rook. So now if black capture the bishop, then black will lose the rook. So in the game, after queen h5, black goes for a6 and white goes for d3, developing the second bishop. Now black goes for f8 and white captured the bishop on e7. Black captured back with the queen, and white played queen g4. Now black played f5 and white captured the pawn en passant, and black captured on f6. Then white played knight h3, developing the second knight, and white goes for h5, attacking the queen, and the queen goes to g3. Now black played queen f7, and white goes for knight f4. Then black played rook g8, attacking the queen, and the queen goes to e3. And now black played king d8. This moves prevents, for example, knight capture on d5. Then in this case black cannot recapture with the pawn because it's pinned to the king. So black played that move, and white castled queenside. Then black played bishop d7, and white goes for bishop e2, attacking this pawn with the knight and the bishop, and in this case black is defending it only with the queen. For that reason black goes for rook h8 to defend the pawn, and white played bishop f3, now attacking this pawn with the bishop, this knight and this other knight. And now black goes for knight c6. Now we have queen e2, and bishop e8. Now white played rook h e1, putting pressure to this pawn with the knight, the queen and the rook. And here black played king d7, defending this pawn, but the best solution was playing bishop d7. Anyway, in the game, after that move, white played knight a4, and here the best continuation was capturing this pawn, and after that black would have captured with the pawn, and after capturing with the bishop on d5, black will lose the queen. So after knight a4, black played rook d8, and white goes for knight c5, and that's a check, of course. Now the king goes to c8, and white captured the pawn on e6. But here the best continuation line was capturing this other pawn, and here we can see that if now black captures back with the knight, we will take this knight, and after some capture we will see that white is in advantage. But anyway, in the game, white captured the pawn on e6, and from now black captured the knight on e6. But now that's a blunder, because the pawn is taken, and that's a check. In this case, the best solution was to playing, for example, b6. But in the game, after capturing the knight and capturing the e6 pawn, we check. Black goes for king d7, and white captured the pawn on e6 by playing knight e6, and here that move has the purpose to remove the supporter of the d5 pawn, and that's the e6 pawn. It removes the supporter, and here black capture with the queen, even if the best continuation was capturing with the knight, and now white would have played bishop takes d5, and now this knight is pinned to the queen. But in the game, after capturing on e6, black captured with the queen, and white captured the queen on e6 with the rook. Black captured on e6 with the king, and white played rook e1 check, king f7. Okay, from now white captured the bishop on e8 with the purpose of if black recapture with the king, then white would have played queen takes on c6, and that's a check, taking back the material. But in a way, in the game, after taking the bishop on e8, black played knight b8, attacking the queen, and here white captured the rook on d8, and black of course captured the queen on a6. Here when black played knight b8, possible and maybe the best continuation line was not capturing the rook, but the knight on f8, and let's check. And after, for example, rook d captured on f8, white would have played, for example, queen g3, saving the queen. But in the game, after capturing the rook, black captured the queen on a6, and white goes for rook e6, attacking the knight, rook a8, attacking the knight, and the knight goes to b4, and white played e3, and here black resigns, because now white is completely winning, and the game ended in 31 moves.